Welcome to Will It Cereal with Cameron and Skyler.
Skyler and Cameron.
Today we're going to take some ordinary and not so ordinary foods and mix them with milk and use spoons to eat them. We're going to explain the taste, texture, and overall score of all the cereals that we cereal today.
I like cereal.
First up on the list is Takis. And they are red hot things that usually are in a cereal.
Takis.
Takis? No. That's a
No,
female
no,
taco.
no.
You're thinking of
Those
Takis.
are Takis.
Here you go.
No,
Here's a
they're
Takaka.
Takis. I don't know what Takas are.
I don't even notice the gender of a taco. Okay, let's pour the milk in the Takakas. Okay, you gotta crush it up some because I don't know if they're all gonna fit in the spoon if I don't.
I don't know.
I got splashed.
I think this will be very tasty.
Ooh, it looks strawberry.
Yeah, it does. The strawberry milk comes from red cows. A little spicy.
It's very spicy. The milk was so ruined. I'd give the taste about, I thought it was pretty good because it still tasted like Takakas. And it was slightly spicy, but the milk definitely didn't mix well.
No, the milk did not. I think I don't know if I'd give it a very good score. I'd about a 3.
And the texture, it made it feel like it was very stale.
Yeah.
Like about 8-week-old Takakas.
Yeah. Well, maybe I kind of think that it was more cereal-y with the texture.
Definitely. Okay, so what would your overall score be?
3.5.
I didn't know we were using halves, but I'm gonna go 4. Round up.
Next on the list is Vienna Sausages. I really like Vienna Sausages, but I've never had them with milk.
Well, who has? We'll probably be able to say that about every single thing. Let's get started with the Vienna Sausages.
Yum!
Oh man.
Add the milk.
Watch it mix with the juice.
Oh, that looks wonderful. Grand. I don't think the milk wants to mix with the juice. Let's give it a little stir. Oh.
Let's cut up the sausages.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to choke. Gotta blow on it because it's warm.
No. Very Vienna sausage.
I really like this. This is actually very, very good.
The milk and the juice just, I don't think
It mixed perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're wrong.
What would you give the texture out of it?
Texture, they was really mushy, so I'm gonna give it like a 2.
Ooh. I'd say about a 4 because I think it seemed just about like a Vienna sausage eating out of the juice, just a different color. Taste?
Taste? It tasted just like Vienna sausages except for the milk.
Yeah.
Didn't want to mix with the Vienna sausage.
Couldn't
juice.
agree more. But except I think they mixed very well. I felt like that the juices and the milk, they were in harmony together like a family.
No, there was not in harmony. It was too liquidy. Milk is supposed to be thick and Vienna sausage juice is very thin.
That's not how families work.
No.
Families work together.
No,
like
these
Vienna
families not
sausages,
working
milk,
together.
and juices. Final score. I'd give it a 5. I really enjoyed that.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, a 5. It really tasted like Vienna sausages.
Vienna sausages, yes. Pickles! Now that I've got your attention, it's time to Will It Cereal Pickles.
Pickles? Who doesn't love pickles?
Everyone loves pickles, aside from deranged maniacs, of course.
Yum.
This one is one that's interested me because
Yes.
pickles are a decent food, but definitely not like one of my favorites. But with milk, maybe we'll become like best friends or something. I don't know.
I don't know. The milk looks green.
It tastes like a soggy hamburger someone left on a sidewalk for like 11 years.
Yeah, it's
Trust
definitely.
me, I've tried it.
Definitely
The exact same.
not a big fan of pickle milk.
What do you got for texture in this one?
Texture, it textures like a pickle, so I'm gonna give it a 3. Solid 3.
I would agree that the texture was very similar to a pickle because, yeah, it was a pickle. Taste.
Taste? Well, it was not very good, so I'm gonna give it a 2.
Yeah, the taste was rough. It was just like
Like a bumpy road.
never tasted a bumpy road, but that's how I imagine it would taste like. Yes, it's like a bunch of milky pickles. Okay, overall score, what you got?
Overall score, I'll give it a 4.
4, really? Okay, I'm gonna go 2 because I know there's stuff that I need to reserve a 1 for, but I still was not very surprised in a good way by what it tasted like.
I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
I thought it was slightly worse than I thought it'd be. The pickle was very overpowering in the milk.
Yes, it was. But it was still good. Well, now we have some, what is this, vegetables to cereal?
Yes, the most
very
dreaded food around.
Children, I love
adults,
vegetables. Greens,
animals,
beans, tomatoes,
dead
potatoes.
people all alike despise vegetables to their very core.
No. Vegetables are amazing. There is something wrong with you. Did you not eat your greens as a child?
I've never eaten a green in my life. Breads, cheeses, and meats. That was my nickname back in high school. Are you good for vegetables now?
I am ready for vegetables. I love
Oh,
vegetables.
wait, before we go vegetables, I want to introduce my barf bucket because this is the only one that genuinely concerns me that I will need to use this. Vegetables.
Yum. Let's add our milk. Oh, there's potatoes in there.
Ooh.
That don't look good. Oh, some kidney beans and some green
Oh
beans.
no, I'm shaking in
Don't
sadness
shake.
and anxiety.
I like it. It's really good. Very, very gritty though. I think I could live with this for the rest of my life.
That's not good. That was very unpleasant, and I hope to never see anything remotely close to that in my entire life. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy in a million years.
I would. I think they'd like it.
Wait, you want your worst enemy to like it?
Yeah. You don't want to starve and die.
Then you don't have to starve. I mean, they can eat something that's slightly unpleasant. They are your worst enemy. The taste, I definitely, what's it, a 1 to 5? I'm gonna give it like a 0.5 because that was possibly the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I've eaten a plenty amount of bugs and lots of stuff off the floor forever. Thoughts?
Thoughts on taste?
Yes,
A
taste.
5 all the way. I mean, out the roof. Would. It was amazing.
Slightly different opinions on that one. Texture. How do you feel about the texture?
I would give it a 3 because it was very, very mushy, like vegetables. You know, when I was little, I used to think peas were green mashed potatoes.
Interesting anecdote there. I never ate vegetables as a child because my parents loved me. On to the overall score. What do you think?
10.
Okay, it's on to 5. So great job on that. I'm gonna give it a 1 because it was awful and that was really terrible.
I think you're wrong.
Okay, glad to hear it. Okay, now we're on to the more pleasant side of our cerealing here
Yes.
today. We're on to Cocoa Pebbles, which is about the most normal thing I guess you could ever eat in
Yes,
cereal.
it is cereal.
It's just normal cereal. So let's start it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yum. I've always loved chocolate milk.
it's been so long since I've had Cocoa Pebbles. We got Cocoa Pebbles. What is it? We got Cocoa Pebbles. I don't know if I could eat the whole mouthful. Hey,
I think it's dog food.
dog food?
Yeah.
I can't eat all this. It's so much in my mouth. I got a Cocoa Pebble.
What dog? Barf bucket.
Now, for the record, that was not barf. It was just I took way too big of a bite because I thought it was Cocoa Pebbles. So I'm still barfless. That was really bad.
That
though.
was rough. Oh my god. Overall texture?
Overall texture. The texture itself, it felt like I had to individually crush each piece of dog food for about 30 seconds
Yes.
before
It was
and I
very-
had roughly 40 pieces of dog food in my mouth. Yeah, texture's terrible. What do you think?
Terrible. 1.
Okay, taste. What do you think about taste?
Taste was disgusting. 0.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
It
similar.
was disgusting. But,
It was the worst dog food I've
would never
had.
do that again. Should have got kibbles and bits.
Yeah, or actually had Cocoa Pebbles like I thought you guys did, you jerks. Okay, let's move this because I don't want to look at it anymore. Overall score, I'm gonna go about a 1 because that and the vegetables were both pretty rough in their each individual own manner because that one just tasted like dog food, but vegetables tasted like vegetables.
I think, I'm going to give it a 0.2. It was, oh my gosh, the worst thing I think I've ever eaten.
You're not regarding the real scale of overall scores here at all. You've gone above and below multiple times, and it's frankly starting to upset me.
Well, I'm sorry. Eat your Cocoa Pebbles and leave me alone.
Oh yeah, Cocoa Pebbles. I forgot. I love Cocoa Pebbles.
So, now we have sardines. And I don't like sardines, but we're going to see how it will taste in milk.
Yeah. Sardines. Okay, I can smell these from way up here.
Yeah, like a mile away.
These juices in it are very raunch.
Yes.
Whoa, man, there's yellow bubbles floating around inside of the milk.
If I like this, it turned my spoon yellow. I don't like this.
Oh man, this is my first time ever trying sardines, so of course it should be with milk.
Yes. I've eaten sardines before, but they were not very good.
That's rough. Okay. Yeah, the taste was really I actually really liked the texture that time. Texture was just like I was just eating like fish sticks.
Yeah,
super soft fish sticks. If you just left them like in a pot of milk
for 50 years,
roughly. Yeah.
And, whoa, good lord, that was
But the taste was
good.
very bad.
Yes, very bad.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to brush my teeth. I keep smelling sardines.
Okay. Yeah, you go do that. I'll finish the rest of it. What would you give the overall score?
Overall score, 1.
I think I'd go with 2 because it's still better than the vegetables and the dog food by quite a bit. But still not a fan, no. Now we've mixed together everything we've done so far, smashed it in a cup, and we're gonna liquefy milk on top of it.
Greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, pickles, sardines, Takis,
Takis,
Vienna sausages.
and Vienna sausages, yes. I'm gonna try to get everything onto one spoon.
One spoon
Yeah.
at one time.
might
I think
have
I
to-
might need a bigger spoon.
You might have to use your hands to really get it all in there this time.
Yeah, mix it first.
I got Takis, pickles, carrots. Then we got
I think I got
some dog food in there.
sardines.
I need to find some sardines. What I need to
Yeah,
find.
some sardine and some dog food and maybe a little bit of potato and some carrot. I need a top.
Here's a little bit of a sardine right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready? Let's
Yeah,
try it.
1,
2, 3, go.
I forgot to go.
Who threw it fast?
It all kind of mixed together good. And
No, not good. You're a liar is what you are.
I really
The
don't
dog
like
food.
it. It's too mushy. It's got a little spice to it, so it kind of drowns
The
everything
Takis
out.
got a spice. It makes it hot. It tastes really bad.
I think I could eat this for breakfast every day.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
gonna try to swallow it, but
I found a pickle. And some dog food.
I swallowed it. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my entire life.
Yes, I could eat this for breakfast every day of the week. 365 days a year.
Yeah, congrats on that. That sounds like an expensive breakfast anyways.
Very good. Yes.
I miss my Vienna sausages.
You won't.
Those were the... no. Those were the only things that brought me comfort in this show. On to taste, what do you think?
Oh, it was wonderful. 5.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go slightly lower than 5 and just say bad. Texture, what you got?
Texture, it all kind of mixed together and was real soft. I didn't like the texture.
I'm glad you said so because I also really did not like the texture. I feel like the sardine and the Vienna sausage were mixed so much that you could never tell which one was which. And
It
you
was
just felt like you're
all kind of one
eating a hot
compact
dog in the
little
ocean.
mush.
But at the same time, there were so many crunchy foods, like you couldn't tell if I was eating a takaka or a dog food or what. So then it all just mixed together and made me super uncomfortable. Overall score, go.
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 1 because it was just overall terrible. And there's still some stuck in my teeth, and after this video gets over, I'm gonna have to lick my teeth, and then I'm probably gonna throw up. Hello, you filthy peasants. Time to cereal the cakes of cup. The cupcake was invented in 1712 by King France III in France. One day, King France walked into his room and thought, I want to sneak a full cake into my room and eat it by myself. But then people would notice it, because cakes are large. So then he thought, what if I just fit a large cake into a small paper thing?
French.
To a small paper thing. The cupcake would be very small and taken everywhere that he wanted. Dessert. How scrumptious.
Yum.
Oh, sorry. I spilled a little there.
To the cup of cakes?
To the cake of cups and the king of France.
Yes.
Oh, dig in.
Is there something wrong with these cupcakes you did not tell me about?
What do you know?
It's very spicy.
The cupcake?
Yes. The cup of cakes. And it has something in it. I like it, but I don't like it.
You don't like the cupcakes?
Not spicy.
I see.
Oh.
This wrapper is delicious. Texture?
Texture?
Mm-hmm.
I like the texture.
Me too. It's so soft.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I really still think the cupcake's very spicy. What do you think of my cupcake?
No, I did nothing. Okay, what about flavor?
Flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the flavor.
Me too. I give it a 5.
Yeah.
Very good. Overall score, go.
5.
I give it a 5 as well. Au revoir, my fellow comrades.
Mwah.
We have taken some common everyday foods and poured milk in them to educate the public about what will and won't cereal. I'm hopeful that this has helped you guys know what you can eat for breakfast in the mornings.
Pardon my French.
So this has been Cameron and Skyler on the Will It Cereal Show.